Welcome, welcome to this Alliance of Light guided prayer. We welcome you into this sacred space of this sphere of light. And as you get your bodies comfortable, settling in, making any little adjustments that help you to be cozy and fully supported, I invite you to breathe deeper and slower. And as we expand our breath, we settle in a little more. We take a moment to thank our good material minds for all they uphold, for all they do. And this is a time where the minds can soften and relax. So we allow our minds to set aside their to-do lists, their thoughts of tasks or what has happened before. And we set aside our plans for the future, knowing we can pick them up after prayer with expanded perspective. So for now, we allow our minds to soften and slow, maybe following our breaths into our bodies and allowing our breath to be our focus. As we inhale, acknowledging this is an inhale and expanding fully into that breath, allowing your energies to unfurl and expand along with your breath. And as we exhale, allowing anything that is weighing us down to gently release, soften, and let go with our out breath. And as we breathe in this way, we begin to center into our own unique experience, noticing what is uniquely ours to feel and to notice. We ask, beloved source of unconditional love, that you please pour your love around, into and through each and every one of us, cleansing our individual fields and spheres of light that surround us, bathing us with the radiant light and love that is your essence. We ask, beloved Creator, that you uplift us in a cloak of holy light and protection. That we are truly uplifted into the higher, finer energies possible in communion with you and your love. We invite our beloved angels and healers, our guides and helpers, our star friends, earth and elemental helpers. We invite our divine teams to be so close with us. We can even invite them to be in our own personal spheres, inviting their presence and essence to be with us as we bask in the abundant love pouring in from our beloved source. And as we breathe easier and yet deeper, we allow our bodies to soften and relax in the flow of this love. We invite this love to nourish and cleanse our minds, helping us to bathe and rinse our minds with this liquid love, releasing any lower thought formations, densities, worries, bathed and cleansed, easily released in the flow of this divine essence. We draw this love into our bodies, our minds, our spirits and souls with our desires, our longing to receive this transformational light, this divine essence that helps us to let go of all that is no longer serving us, old ways of beings and patterns of thought, limiting beliefs and false identities, gently soothed, honored, and dissolved in the flow of this divine love and sparkling light. As we bathe and bask, this love cleanses our organs, our glands. It permeates every cell and fiber, nourishes every system and structure, and helps us to align to the highest potentials, to the new earth and reality that are being co-created by our choices aligning with the highest potentials in the flow of this divine essence. As we breathe yet deeper, we soften and open yet more for this love to permeate more deeply, cleansing our blood, nourishing our bones, feeding our spirits with the spiritual sustenance that we long for, and our souls rejoice in this inflowing of love, this deep nurturance of our deepest core self. This love nurtures our unique capacities, our faculties, the truth of our being, so celebrated, so honored in this total allowance, in this love unconditional. Our deepest core selves, our souls, so deeply permeated, nourished and uplifted with this love that they bloom, expanding the light our own souls emanate. Our souls infused with this divine essence beam this love through all parts of us. And we receive this love in such great abundance. It replenishes our reserves, like filling up our batteries, replenishing our tanks to overflowing. We radiate from fullness as more yet more of this love pours around, into and through us. We fortify the fields of light that surround us, and our soul's light expands to fully surround us in a sphere of illuminated, opalescent light. All colors beaming from this illumination, this love and light from our beloved Creator, nourishing, healing, and developing, helping all parts of us to commune together, our material parts and our spiritual parts communing with more ease, with more joy, and with more harmony. As we expand into the wholeness of our own creation, relaxing into this sphere of light, this love from our Creator, meeting every need, providing all that is required. And as more yet more of this love flows into and through us, a deep replenishment, a restoration and rejuvenation happens, as only this substance is able to provide the spiritual sustenance that our very core beings require and desire. And we offer this longing. It pours from our souls and emanates out to be received by our Creator, to be responded to with great love and care. And our divine teams, our diverse guides, angels, and helpers bring to us ministrations, expanded spectrums of light frequencies to provide the cleansing, the harmonizing, and development that we so long for. In the flow of this great abundance, all notions of not enough dissolve. All ideas rooted in separation as reality dissolve in the flow of this love, unconditional and everlasting. This light fortifies all systems and all structures, nourished into their highest functionings as we radiate from fullness. This love pours into and through us, and we beam this love through every pore, every fiber, every cell, and every breath. This love moves through us and nurtures our environment. This love pours through us, pooling beneath us. Such surplus and abundance trickles down into our beautiful planet Earth, nourishing our precious planet beneath us with this abundant inpouring, more yet more love, providing all that we require, responding to our unique longings. Open and receptive to the ministrations of our beautiful divine teams, our precious elementals, and fortifying a deeper communion with our precious planet Earth. We may remain here aligned with our souls open in the flowing of this love from our Creator. This open communion grounding deeply into our precious planet Earth. And in this way, we are channels of love and healing for our precious planet. And if we desire, we may expand our awareness to include the diverse infrastructures of light, these infrastructures vary greatly in size, in reach, and in functioning. We have already been nourishing our own personal infrastructures of light, the tiny filaments of light in every cell, to the deep wells of light within us, our souls, to our spiritual gifts, our crystal gifts, our prayer shawls, and personal portals, all nourished in this communion already. We expand our awareness to include the vast infrastructure of light known as the lattice of light. This massive net of light surrounds our entire globe with a beautiful web of opalescent light. This sphere of light acts like a bridge, helping to bridge the material plane with the spirit plane so that more divine love and light can pour from the spirit plane into the material plane. This lattice of light assists this love to integrate deeply into our precious planet Earth, uplifting all of the life that our precious planet supports. And if we desire, simply by intending to do so, we may engage the potency of our free will choice to reach for and connect with this lattice of light in two-way communication and contribution. And in this way, we may be earthly links for this love and light to flow through us as channels, bridging the material plane with our soulful desires to nurture and nourish the spiritual infrastructures of light. So as we draw more divine love into and through us, we are nurtured and nourished, healed, and developed on the way through. And this abundant love, this surplus, this enormous flow continues to move through us and into our intended earthly links, nurturing the lattice of light. And as it does, this lattice illuminates, fortifying all existing infrastructure. And as more yet more love pours through us, individually and amplified by the collective of each and every one of us in unity and harmony together, this amplified love pours through our collective channels as well to nurture this lattice in such a way that new branches are built, new tendrils of light unfurl, and new threads of light are sent to areas of dimness, of lower thought formation, of conflict, of pollution. As more yet more of this love pours into and through us, this love integrates deeply into our planet, nurturing and nourishing all flora, all fauna, all waterways, and all soil, all atmosphere cleared and cleansed, all light developed into its highest functionings in the flow of this divine essence. And as more yet more love pours into and through us, we beam this truth of unconditional love for all through this lattice. And it permeates deeply into our planet. This divine essence and this truth of the love that weaves through all of creation, is felt, is remembered by our deepest cores, our souls, witnessing the flow of this love in such great abundance, pouring through us, through this lattice, permeating deeply into our precious, sentient planet Earth. If we desire, we may expand our awareness a little further to include the beautiful beacon of light. This spiritual infrastructure has no fixed material location. It is a massive column of light that extends high up into the atmosphere and permeates deeply into the earth. This beacon of light receives and transmits love and light, and it has the special capacity to amplify all of the love and light it encounters. If we desire, we may be earthly links to nourish this beacon of light as well. Simply by intending to do so, we may reach for and connect with this beacon in two-way communication and contribution. And as we draw more love and light into and through us with our desires, this love pours through us, nurturing us, and flows through in great abundance to the lattice of light, and now to the beacon of light. And as it does, this beacon illuminates, expanding the reach of light it emanates. All light pouring through our collective and individual channels are amplified. And this abundant inpouring of love pours deeply into our planet, integrating all the way to the core, nurturing all the subtle bodies and sensory systems of our planet, deeply soothing, healing, and developing the spiritual infrastructures of our precious planet, cleansing, healing, and nurturing all material parts of our precious planet, and helping a more joyful, more harmonious communion between these material aspects and spiritual aspects of our precious planet. And as more and more love and light pour into and through us and through our earthly links, this beacon amplifies this love and emanates it high up, out, into the atmosphere, into the universes and beyonds. This beacon emanating the truth of unconditional love for all, emanated out, fortifying all lattices, all portals, and all beacons of light, nourishing all planets, all stars, and all peoples, developing all channels, all gifts, all healers, and all amplifiers of love and light. As we bask in this flow, aware of this enormity and the expansive reach of this love, we may expand our awareness a little bit further to include the massive infrastructure of light known as the Alliance of Light. This massive infrastructure bridges planets, galaxies, and vast distances. And this alliance of light is built one divine love illuminated soul at a time. We here, with our souls emanating this truth of unconditional love for all, are fortifying a network of light that bridges such vast distances and unites us in harmony with our beloved Creator's will, plan, and truth. As we bask in the flow of this love and light, this love pours through us, amplified and emanating, bridging these vast distances, bridging these many, many scalable infrastructures of light to create a seamless network of divine essence available for all who desire it, fortifying this network of light that shares the light-encoded information, the awareness of the highest potentials and the most loving energies. As more and more of this light pours into and through, we experience in this vastness of love a great peace in the knowing this everlasting love is available anytime and anywhere to anyone who sincerely longs for it. And as we are aware of this vastness, this far-reaching enormity, we are simultaneously aware of our own unique well of light within us, each aware of our own unique soul light. And the individual experience of communion with our precious Creator in this sacred space, we allow ourselves to feel, to know, and to be what is uniquely ours to know, to perceive, and to be. In this abundant love and light, we radiate from fullness so buoyant, lifted above any turbulence. We soften and relax into our highest functionings, into our greatest communion and coherence with this divine presence. This divine love surrounds and indwells us so fully that we are nurtured into a peace that passes all understanding. Bathed in this infinite flow, we experience an abundance that boggles our minds. No matter how much love we receive, there is yet more for us. So we drink deeply, we feast heartily, we celebrate this enormity and expansiveness in the interconnection of all. And we claim the space that is ours, our bodies, our minds, our spirits, our souls, and fields. And we invite the presence of our Creator, the love and light of our precious Creator, to fully occupy our space as we claim this space and invite the presence of love to flow freely. Every system, every structure, every cell aligns, rewires, calibrates into greater coherence with this unconditional love and divine light. We rise. We expand into higher potentials, awakening latent capacities, activating our special skills and faculties, and nurturing our inner wells of love, of compassion, of joy. Each one of us has a faculty of joy, a unique quality of grace, and a special frequency of faith. And our desires draw the spiritual sustenance from our source that helps to nourish and develop in our unique way, honoring our unique journey with allowance and patience. As we breathe yet easier and deeper, we are moving into the period of silence and open receptivity. We affirm our desires for our divine teams, our angels and healers, our guides and star friends, our chemists, internists, physicists, mathematicians, musicians, and elemental healers to come to be with us, to bring us the expanded frequencies of love and light, the honed skills and gifts, the organic technologies that help us to actualize our deepest desires, that bloom the miraculous expansions and expiations that we desire and require. As we open to the contributions we can be and receive here, now in silence and open receptivity for several minutes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beloved Creator of unconditional love, we are so grateful for this abundant love and the blessings and transformation it brings. We are so grateful for the presence of our divine teams, our precious angels and healers, guides and helpers. And we ask that they please remain so close with us, helping us to integrate these blessings and apply this light-encoded information that has poured in such great abundance. We ask that you please keep us uplifted in a sphere of your nurturing light and love, that we might remain buoyant, surfing above any turbulence available in the human condition. If we desire to remain basking in this flow, we can do that for as long as we desire. And if we desire to come back, we engage the potency of our breath to enliven our bodies as we continue to breathe these love-nurtured breaths. Each breath now begins to awaken and enliven the body. A deep sense of replenished rejuvenation, energized awareness flows through with each breath. And as we come more back into the room we are in, we offer our gratitude for this opportunity to be channels of love for our planet, for each other, to nurture and nourish these vast infrastructures of light of all sizes. And as we breathe easier yet deeper, we come more and more back into the rooms we are in. As our bodies awaken and enliven, we're more aware of the sounds and smells in the room we are in. Perhaps bringing a little bit of movement into the body to wake up the circulation of our good bodies. We wiggle fingers and toes, circle ankles and shoulders, maybe even wrapping our arms around ourselves for a big hug. We thank all parts of us for creating this opportunity to be in this circle today, to replenish and nurture ourselves, to know ourselves, to discover more of ourselves in communion with our beloved Creator. And as we come more and more fully back, we allow ourselves to notice all that comes up within and around us. And we allow it to be met with love and gentleness. I thank you so much for praying with us today. It is such a joy to pray with you all. I thank you, and we thank you. All of our relations, And so it is done.